Sister Wives Janelle Brown introduces special man in her life. I will explain everything. Watch this video until end. Hey lovely viewers. Welcome to my 2S Gossip channel. Sister Wives star, Janelle Brown has been busy setting up her new business, Paedon Farms, and learning how to live independently after plural marriage. But now she is extremely excited to introduce a special man she has in her life. Sister Wives star, Janelle Brown lit up during the latest episode when she began talking about her dreams coming true. Even though Janelle has been struggling through tough decisions and turmoil in the family for more than 5 years, especially with COVID-19, now she is moving on. In her new life, she was looking for someone who could help her embrace her dream. Now, she is excited to show off one very special man. Recently, on Sister Wives star, Janelle Brown's Instagram page, she shared some big news involving a very special man in her life. Undoubtedly, she points out that living in a small town has its perks. A new guy was recommended to her by people around town. She introduces Earl Brock, with Brock's lot development. Furthermore, she coins him the skid steer whisperer. But more than that, Earl is all around good people. Janelle isn't just impressed by the work he did clearing the land for Paedon Farms, but she loves hearing his stories. Additionally, she claims he is a storyteller extraordinaire. Likewise, she describes Earl by saying, "Imagine Barry Corbin with a southern drawl, a tractor, and enough stories to keep you entertained for days." Meeting Earl Brock was the answer Janelle Brown and Meri Brown were searching for. Earl brought out his equipment and cleared space for their garden, chicken coop, and eventually, a future home. Maddie's kids loved watching Earl tear down the trees and turn them into mulch. But Janelle lets fans know Earl does more than his job. Even more so, he embodies community. He came to them with a big smile and told his stories which brought laughter along with them. Furthermore, his experience from using a tractor since he was 5 years old, imparts knowledge to Janelle and Maddie as they continue on the huge undertaking of learning how to run a flower farm for themselves. However, Earl, now in his 60s, is a great community connection, who reminded Janelle she is on the right track with her dream. They appreciate Earl for his kindness, skills, and know-how. Since there have been some setbacks with Janelle Brown and Meri Brown starting from scratch, Earl was a true blessing. On the Paedon Farms blog, Maddie talks about the peace she felt after Earl worked his magic. Not only were her kids mesmerized by the process, but clearing the land for their future left her in awe. Maddie says, "I love trees as much as the next person. But after living in what felt like a jungle, seeing open space was a moment." Undoubtedly, Janelle and Maddie recognize you can't hurry a good thing. They give Earl kudos for his amazing work but remind people to take time to listen to others willing to share their time, knowledge, and expertise. Maddie adds, "Don't rush him, there's always time for a good story here in the South." But Janelle and Maddie's hearts are full after interacting with Earl. They are happy to share their connection. Earl left us with a clean slate and a ton of gratitude. Sister Wives star Kody Brown has given up a lot for Robyn, but in light of her recent core family comment, I think he might be sacrificing too much for her sake. Since he doesn't denounce Robyn's crass comment, he seems to share her opinion. In the past, the fact that Kody's was so consumed with Robyn Brown led to bad blood with the other wives. Meri, Janelle and Christine Brown are now Kody's exes. Time and time again, Kody has let Robyn run rampant, leaving destruction in her wake. Sister Wives started out as a defense of polygamy. It was about showing the world that plural marriage can work. It was about debunking the idea that it's emotionally harmful to those involved. Unfortunately, when the family spiraled downward, it seemed to prove just the opposite. It's like Sister Wives was unintentionally created to destroy polygamy. Kody neglected 3 wives, lavishing attention on Robyn. The other wives felt jealous and stored up rage. The outcome was all too predictable. Now, she's rubbing her monogamy with Kody in their faces with her rude, core family remark. Yes, Kody spends most of his time with Robyn and their kids. During the pandemic, he cut himself off from other relatives who wouldn't follow his extremely strict rules. However, before that global crisis, he was already pulling away from the others. It's easy to say that the pandemic was the catalyst for the wives leaving, but there was way more to it than that. It was ultimately about favoritism. Kody was so in love with Robyn that he could no longer play the part of the devoted polygamist. He was phoning in his role, and everyone could feel it, but the truth remained unspoken. What was the truth? It was the fact that the plural marriage was now a sham. Kody and Robyn had their core family, and everyone else was on a lower tier. This is not a good way to run a family. Kody and Robyn kept denying what everyone could plainly see. No one was fooled. The imbalance was profound. Like the proverbial elephant in the room. Still, the couple played their part, pretending that it was a level playing field. Meanwhile, the whole world, other Brown family members and the global audience, knew the truth. It was right there in front of them. This is the reason why Kody and Robyn are often considered villains. Instead of having an honest conversation about why they were sealing themselves off from everyone, and getting that over with, they chose a covert path. However, their spycraft wasn't the best. They aren't totally sophisticated. For example, when Robyn and Kody claimed that Robyn didn't get more attention, the misery emanating from the downtrodden wives glowed in the darkness like a beacon, pointing towards a painful truth. There was a problem that wasn't being faced, and that's why the family fell apart. When Robyn finally got real, sharing the fact that she wanted monogamy with Kody after 3 wives fled, it was such a nice break from the usual pantomime. It was a person saying what they really thought, what they'd probably always thought. The thing is, in retrospect, Robyn was probably smart to keep her inner world a secret. When it no longer was, it was clear that she had a dark side, which she'd tried to conceal, possibly since she married Kody in 2014. Now, Robyn's doing more of the same, but the downside of this is that she doesn't come off as a nice person. She seems mean and nasty. She may not realize this. She overstepped, getting involved in things that really aren't her business. Kody is the parent of his other children. They aren't close to Robyn. What they want is their father. It is not her responsibility to categorize the other kids, making them feel like inferior beings who don't belong in the core. So many times, Robyn has betrayed herself with this stuff. It's actually tiresome how competitive the woman is, putting the screws to ex-wives who are long gone, with no intention of returning, or any desire to. Robyn has everything and no other woman is trying to take that away. The exes have moved on mentally and emotionally. They are not the same people who used to be Kody's wives. Only Robyn stays the same, trapped in the past while underscoring her power as the last wife standing. However, she doesn't seem happy. That's the real issue. It would be easy to understand her glorying in what she has, and rubbing it in people's faces, if she didn't seem so unhappy herself. That's the real puzzle here. Robyn, the woman who has it all, and wants other people to know that she's the girl with the most cake, as Courtney Love sang in Hole's song, Doll Parts, doesn't seem to be a fulfilled woman. Most of the time, she doesn't even seem to love her husband like she used to. In her competitiveness, nastiness and one-upmanship, she showcases a shockingly mean spirit that doesn't exactly scream inner peace. Something's wrong in Robyn's life, or she wouldn't need to sink to such depths. Hopefully, she and Sister Wives Kody Brown can make things work. Sister Wives star Christine Brown recently commented on heartbreak, and I'm convinced it's a sign of trouble in paradise. Christine, a 53-year-old mother of 5, has been through so much change over the last few years, but she could be headed for even more. She was the 3rd wife of polygamist patriarch Kody Brown before she decided to end their 27-year marriage in 2021. I was shocked when Christine decided to leave Kody because she never struck me as the independent type. Christine proved me and everyone else completely wrong. After leaving Kody, it wasn't long before Christine started dating. It was inspiring to see Christine be willing to open her heart again after going through such a devastating divorce. Christine never wanted to divorce Kody and worked hard to fix the marriage before finally accepting that it was over. Soon after re-entering the dating scene, Christine met and fell in love with Devid, and their whirlwind romance was captured during Sister Wives season 19. I thought Christine was happy in her new life, but her recent comments about heartbreak have given me pause. After divorcing Kody in 2021, Christine met Devid in 2022, and the couple dated for less than a year before moving in together. I was shocked that the usually buttoned-up Christine would live with a man before marriage. Especially since her youngest child, Truely Brown, was still living with her at the time. Still, Christine took the plunge and started living with her new boyfriend. Devid is a widower with 8 children and 10 grandchildren, so their blended family is massive. Soon after moving in together, Devid proposed and Christine said yes. Christine married Devid in October 2023, in a wedding documented for a 2-part Sister Wives special airing in January. Christine wore an off-the-shoulder wedding dress, choosing to show off her tattoo, which matches Devid's. She wore an all-black suit. When Christine married Kody, they had a small, simple wedding which was attended by the 2 other women Kody was already married to. Her wedding to Devid was a very different kind of event for her. Christine and Devid were surrounded by their families on their big day, but I'm worried the good vibes didn't last. Christine and Devid were married in a televised wedding. Devid appears to be different from Kody in every way. He's quieter than Kody, less emotional, and, most importantly for Christine, Devid has no interest in polygamy. Still, I can't help but feel like Christine and Devid shouldn't have gotten married so quickly. After being married to Kody for 27 years, I feel like Christine would have benefited from spending some time on her own, and getting to know herself better. Since I am such a big fan of Christine's, I hope I'm wrong about her and Devid. On January 1, 2025, Christine rang in the new year by posting a recap of 2024 to Instagram. The Sister Wives Season 19 star shared images and footage from throughout the last year, sharing her experiences. What a year it has been. Read the caption on Christine's recap of 2024. From unbelievable heartbreak to unforgettable adventures, this year has been all about growth, joy in hardship and finding the courage to choose happiness. The words, heartbreak, really stood out to me. At first, I was worried that she was talking about her marriage to Devid, but then I remembered the enormous tragedy that befell the Brown family in 2024. In March 2024, the Brown family was devastated by the loss of one of their own. 25-year-old Garrison Brown was Kody's son with his second wife, 55-year-old Janelle Brown. Though Garrison wasn't Christine's biological son, she knew him from the day he was born, and she helped raise him, alongside her children. While the children were growing up, Kody and Janelle worked full-time, so it was Christine who stayed home with all the children. She had a special bond with Garrison, and his tragic death was devastating for Christine. Though Christine had so many good things happen to her in 2024, it must be difficult for her to enjoy her happiness when she is grieving. It's a phenomenon known as survivor's guilt, in which a person can't fathom enjoying life after the loss of a loved one. Christine is also very close to Janelle, Garrison's biological mother, so she's been there for her former sister wife. I think Christine's comment was more likely about Garrison and had nothing to do with her marriage to Devid. It's crazy to think about how much Christine has changed since leaving Kody and marrying Devid. At first, I thought the changes were a red flag, but I've since changed my mind. I think Christine was trying to be someone else while she was married to Kody, and falling in love with Devid gave her the license to be herself. She used to be conservative, but now, she has tattoos and rides on the back of Devid's motorcycle. In many ways, the Sister Wives Season 19 star is more herself than she's ever been, and I'm happy for her. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown put it as plain as day so that there was no misunderstanding, the only thing that comes before her dogs are her kids. Fans of this TLC series suggest Kody Brown left himself wide open to be humiliated. He did this when he told his second wife that she needed to make a choice. It was him or the dogs. Her fans still applaud her today for her choice. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown picks the pups. Janelle Brown had a message for Kody Brown in the video below. Sorry dude, it's the dogs. After watching the Sister Wives patriarch in the video below and then hearing Janelle's reaction to him, well, the writing was on the wall. Sister Wives fans find it hard to fathom someone as intelligent as Janelle Brown sticking around Kody after this incident. So sometime after this, she announced they were no longer together. Fans couldn't say enough after watching this video below. Sure, it happened a while back, but it's still popular among the sister wives followers today. It gives a good glimpse of Janelle Brown and what she stands for, and fans love it. Some even dubbed it, favorite Janelle moment. When it comes to Janelle, still waters run deep. When Sister Wives started, rolling along over a decade ago, fans quickly learned that Janelle didn't care for drama. She liked things to run smoothly. Plus, she thought over what she said before she said it. With Janelle, when she remained quiet through the chaos, she was merely taking it all in. She never seemed to have a disparaging word about any of her co-wives or Kody. This is just the opposite of Kody Brown, the sister wives' shared husband. As fans have described in the past, he is a man who lacks a filter. You know, that little place in your mind where your words go before they come out of your mouth. It's a place where your thoughts linger for a fraction of a second to assure yourself you're not about to say the wrong thing. Well, fans have often commented that Kody either doesn't have one or he doesn't bother to use it. Which is the opposite of Janelle. Sister wives, the dogs have the last laugh. As Janelle said in the video, Kody is only around every 4 days or so. The dogs are family members 7 days a week, so they win out. He talks about no dogs in the bedroom, as that is a place for him and his wives only. Well, Janelle Brown didn't see it that way. So, when Kody gave her the ultimatum of him or the dogs, the pups won out. Sister Wives star Kody Brown sees Christine Brown moving too fast, and so does her son, Paedon Brown. This comes from the latest reports about the celebs who became famous from their TCL series. But that's probably where the father-son similar thoughts stop, as each seems to have their own agenda for feeling this way. Sister Wives, Kody Brown seethes over Christine Brown's future wedding. It sounds like Kody sees Christine Brown's upcoming marriage as nothing more than conjuring up some drama highlighting her for their show. Women no longer have Kody holding them back from becoming strong and independent. And they think that is why amazing things are happening for all three. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown, Christine Brown and Meri Brown at war. TLC fans say it is incredible how much Meri, Janelle Brown, and Christine Brown have accomplished once they ended their role from filming season 18. She will still be on the series, however, her appearances will be minimal. This leads viewers to ask if the series will soon be taking a different direction in the near future. Spin-offs have been discussed in the past. But, recently producer Chris Poole spoke out saying spin-off talks are on hold. He adds he and the network want to concentrate more on the original series. He says there will be a time and place for the spin-offs down the road. But for now, they feel there are too many sister wives stories to tell. So what are your thoughts on Meri Brown pushing forward with her new look and life? Sister Wives star Christine Brown and her daughter Truely Brown recently showed up in some photos that triggered concerns about the 13-year-old child. Everything seems wonderful for her mom with her whirlwind engagement going strong. But it looks like the little girl who fans watched grow up on the TLC series might be thinking something different. Sister Wives, Christine Brown puts Truely Brown through big change. Christine Brown has 6 kids, 5 of them are adults and not living at home anymore. So, that left her with Truely, who has her mom all to herself for the first time in her life. Then, this big move to Utah left Truely's half-siblings behind, along with her sister wives' father and the other moms who she grew up with. So, while Christine made a big life change, so did Truely Brown. But Christine met Devid and after a few months of dating, she announced she never loved anyone like this before. Next, following that declaration came the announcement of her engagement. This third wife of the Sister Wives show keeps her fans updated almost daily with social media posts. So, fans are thrilled each time she reports how happy she is today. Plus the look on her face in her many photos offers evidence of this as well. Fans spot Truely Brown's body language. Truely Brown had her mom all to herself for a little while. Then her mom met Devid. From all reports, he is a wonderful guy. While all her kids aren't thrilled with the fast-track engagement, it doesn't seem to do with Devid. They just worry that she's moving too fast. Devid seems fantastic about including his future stepdaughter in the couple's adventures. Truely is often seen with her mom and her future stepfather on various excursions. But when Christine posted some recent family pictures, some fans oohed and were awed when seeing the photos. But other fans looked a bit deeper into them than the face value. Some suggest that Christine's youngest daughter looks disenchanted in the pics. Sister wives. Christine's daughter leans away. While Christine posted several pics of their time at Disneyland together, there are two photos that sparked concerns from fans. Those two photos appear below. The first one has Truely standing in a group picture. It looks as if she's leaning into her sister, Ysabel Brown. Some fans suggested it looks as if she's leaning away from Devid Woolley. Then the next pic has Truely sitting with Devid. He is all smiles for the camera. But fans suggest that it looks as if Truely can't be bothered with him. She has her head buried in a book. Sure, maybe this teen is a little put out about having to share her mom. She certainly wouldn't be the first child to feel that way. But in both Christine and Devid's defense, it looks as if they make sure she feels included in a lot of activities they share. Truly often included. Still, to play devil's advocate, these photos could come from a long day under the sun at Disneyland. Truly Brown might just feel tired from all the day's activities. But you have to give kudos to Christine. It's not as if Christine Brown finds a babysitter for her daughter, so she can take off and do her own thing with her new man. No, instead, she very much includes her daughter, like a recent four-wheeling trip Devid took her on. Her youngest daughter was right alongside her mom. That's the trip where Truely bit Devid on the hand, which led fans to examine the teen's behavior probably for the first time since he came into their lives. The bottom line is there's no such thing as a real Brady Bunch. You can strive for blending two families without too many hiccups along the way, but that doesn't mean it works out like that. Although other than a few suggested frowns, it looks like Christine Brown's doing okay. She might have left her famous husband but not leaving the TLC series. So, expect to see her new life in action when season 18 rolls out. Sister Wives fans are thrilled at the idea of Christine Brown and Janelle Brown spin-off on TLC. But now, a producer for the main series dropped a bombshell that will leave fans upset and impatient. This is a transcript of our new Sister Wives video, see below, on the status of the proposed spin-off for Janelle Brown and Christine Brown. Be sure to follow and subscribe to us on YouTube for all your latest video updates. Sister Wives, Janelle Brown and Christine Brown spin-off, fans' dream. There were official talks with the network about Janelle Brown and Christine Brown getting their very own spin-off. But it might have ended before it even began. We want to talk about what we've heard and why this might be happening. And now let's dig into this. Ever since Christine Brown and Janelle Brown walked away from Kody Brown, Sister Wives fans have really been hoping to see more of these women living their best single lives without Kody Brown. And of course, Christine Brown walked out first, followed shortly by Janelle Brown. But that wasn't the end of it, then Meri Brown also ditched him. Some fans are hoping to see more of Meri, but mostly the big talk is about Christine and Janelle. That's because they have been longtime friends. They raised their sister wives' children together closely with Janelle Brown working outside the home and Christine Brown being the primary caregiver for their shared children. Christine and Janelle, two peas in a pod. So Sister Wives fans are really excited about this dynamic duo doing a show together. That's if it ever gets off the ground. The former second and third wives of Kody Brown are working together now, as they both market that pink drink Diet Goo. So, they're hoping that they would have a TV show from them that highlights their escape from the Sister Wives' life. But now according to some new info, it looks like TLC has set aside any spin-off talk about them. Still, that has us also wondering, what does this mean for the future of Sister Wives as a franchise? Are they going to franchise it into a Janelle spin-off, a Christine spin-off, or a Meri spin-off? Maybe they're thinking more about a show for Kody and Robyn Brown. This could play out like an after Sister Wives thing focused on the hubby and one wife left standing rebuilding. So are we going to see something like Seeking New Sister Wives with Robyn and Kody? Sister Wives, blank canvas from all angles. There's so much potential, both because of the breakup of the marriage and because they are no longer sister wives. But the other road the show could travel is that the series could just die after all these years. So, we'll have to see. But for the past few seasons, a slow dismantling of the family occurred. That's when things got really dicey on sister wives between Christine and Janelle. And Kody. It was more like dicey on steroids, especially during the pandemic and everything. A lot of viewers hope that the TLC network gives Janelle Brown and Christine Brown a standalone show. This buzz started back when a lot of people started to get really turned off by sister wives. The complaints mainly revolved around the way Kody treated his first 3 wives. Plus the fact that he primarily lives with Robyn Brown. She seems to be the only wife that he has a functional marriage. To add even more disappointment for the viewers, the show about polygamy has Kody Brown not functioning like a polygamist. That's because his 3 spiritual wives walked away from him. And his only wife left is Robyn, who is his legal wife. Brush up on sister wives' brides. If you didn't know, Meri is legally divorced from the sister wives patriarch. Well, it happened several years back. He divorced Meri Brown, who was his first and then legal wife. He had spiritually married Janelle and then Christine Brown. While he spiritually married Robyn as well, she needed to be his legal wife for a reason. So, he divorced Meri and legally wed Robyn, which let him legally adopt her 3 children from her previous marriage. Meri gave up her legal marriage willingly for Robyn's kids to become part of the Brown family under the law. And of course, if you follow the news of sister wives celeb, Christine Brown, you know that she is engaged to her boyfriend, Devid Woolley. She moved to Utah after leaving Kody, and she met this guy. Now her only son, Paedon Brown, seems to think that she is moving way too fast. Plus he dropped some hints about his relationship with his mom's pending groom. He chatted a bit about how some of his friends aren't really close with their stepdads. And we at Soap Dirt figured out this next move before Paedon spilled some tea that his mom is engaged. Then not long after he posted that video, Christine confirmed that yes, she and Devid Woolley are engaged. Devid is not only age appropriate for her, but he's also a grandparent like Christine Brown. Christine living her best life. Devid Woolley also lives in Utah. So, Christine has been spending time with him, as well as his family. This mom includes her daughter, Truely Brown, in many of her outings with Devid. And we have heard that the TLC cameras have been rolling all along her dating process. So, it looks like they may have recorded that proposal as well. So now it looks like that Devid becomes part of the upcoming season that is supposed to start in a few months. Christine and Truely moved in with Devid. Reports say that the trio lives together in Utah, in a home that the couple brought together. So right now fans want a spin-off that will focus on Christine Brown and Janelle Brown's life after Kody Brown. So, one of the sister wives producers, Christopher Poole, talked to Variety magazine and said that he was interested in a spin-off with Janelle Brown as well as Christine Brown, but he says he felt that this spin-off would be better suited for a later date. He said that the main series, Sister Wives, still has more to offer its fan base. The same producer also said that he believes that the big life shakeup has more to explore. After what Kody Brown has gone through, losing 3 of his 4 wives, is just the beginning of the next era of telling the stories of the sister wives family. Sister wives, Janelle and Christine still hold the fans' interest. So the quest is on about whether there are more stories left to tell under the sister wives title. Is there a story left for fans to show up to watch when they get repetitive on sister wives? A lot of fans get really annoyed, like the fact that they spent, I don't know what, 2 or 3 seasons talking about Meri Brown's catfish thing, and they keep bringing it up. Of course, that was part of the dynamic where Kody said he really didn't consider himself Meri's husband anymore. So, when they start to repeat stuff like Meri's catfish incident, then fans start to tune out. When it comes to Christine Brown in this new Sister Wives season, Kody is still the father of her children. So, they still have to interact and figure things out. While as interesting as this might work out, fans still want to know if Janelle Brown and her best buddy Christine Brown will ever get their own show. Thanks for watching this video. What do you think about this video? Told on comment box and subscribe our channel.